length at every position as Kuzma makes that hook. This Laker team 6'6" in their point guard.
130 points in their 13-point loss at Orlando last night. The breakout and the slam dunk for LeBron James off a Miami turnover.
Yeah, that's what this
Ellington parted the seas for the Heat's first score of the game. This is Ellington's third start this season. Lonzo Ball. This is inside. Brandon Ingram, he puts it in on Richardson. Brandon Ingram, third year.
Dragic, a real designated type ball handler and pusher and pace. Could hurt Miami.
Turnaround for LeBron James. He has scored on his first two shots of the game. Winslow working defensively against James. Shot that three from just inside the hash mark and buries it. LeBron James has made his first three shots of the game. That was his 33rd triple of the season.
Defense and just making the Lakers pay with a mid-range game. 6
straight points for the Heat as Whiteside switches out on Ingram, and Ingram took him under the basket for the reverse. That's, John, the best thing you could do to a shot. Well, the Lakers have missed 8 straight shots. LeBron posting Richardson. They go body to body. Oh, LeBron throwing that shoulder into Richardson. Here's Whiteside from Ellington. He missed. Whiteside's 0 for his first 2. Brandon Ingram out to Kuzma. The corner 3 is good. Kyle Kuzma's first triple tonight is 24th of the season.
Style where they can get out and pound the ball inside to this guy right here, leaning in with that right shoulder. And from the old guy getting it done to one of the young core group we talked about earlier, Kuzma. He can.
Spoelstra says we will ease him back into the fold one game at a time. But there's no question he will improve the fortunes of the Heat. He's their best option to start at the 4, and it's been a sore subject for the Heat recently. LeBron James now 5 of 6 from the floor. He won a championship there a couple of years ago. Here's LeBron against James Johnson. He'll fire up the 3 and bury it. LeBron James on season and through these first 14 regular season games. LeBron, oh, even that drops, and a free throw coming. A 17-point first quarter for LeBron James and a 13-2 run for the Lakers.
He's so good with the ball at 6'8". Hesitation. How about the contact, the physicality, and able to get it to go. And even when you get him to take the shot you want, which is a step back 3 with a hand in his face.
Tyler Johnson. LeBron against Olynyk. Fadeaway jumper. It's good. He's unstoppable right now.
For a second, he can't get his own rebound, his own miss.
Winslow in for the Heat. Magruder out. Caldwell Pope backs up from a 3-point line and drills it. Caldwell game started 7 of them. Lonzo Ball for that unique release. But if it goes in, who cares how it looks? It's averaging into the second quarter. And McGee hopping in front of the Winslow pass for another steal. This is Josh Hart in transition, missing from downtown. Richardson bats it out. Lakers keep control. Caldwell Pope hoists a 3 and rattles it down. Second triple for Caldwell Pope. He has 9 points, and Eric Spoelstra's team is in 7 straight points for the Heat. Tried for another. Lonzo Ball hits ahead for Caldwell Pope. 3 in transition is perfect. He's made 2 of those like that. He's got 3 second quarter.
Great recovery there coming off a pick and roll where he got bumped.
Hart buries a triple. First. Tyler Johnson had, whether it was a shot or a lob, deflected out by the long arms of Brandon Ingram, this 21-year-old. He's 6'9" with a 7-foot 3-inch wingspan.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, Tyler had the step on him, thought he was
on off. 12 unanswered points. That's Kuzma. It rolls in for him.
Wow, what a shooter's touch there. That looked long and so much backspin.
He'd get back in transition. Ingram turns the corner, and Chandler tips it in after Whiteside went to help. First score
of the year back in 2012.
LeBron misses a 3. Hart with a rebound. LeBron. Oh, man. And a pretty picture, even when it's against you. 24 points for James. Here comes Bam. Look at him. He got chopped right down, and LeBron ahead of the field. The most points scored in a half against Miami this year. Damian Lillard had 25 in a third-year man out of Duke after 1 season under Coach K there. Ingram drives in, scoops for the score. Made that well. LeBron drives to the paint, gets to the rim, finishes, and draws the foul like only he can. That inner clock was ticking down to perfection.
On the clock on the offensive end to take away this type of play. Not only did he give up a layup, they foul and put him on the field.
Rajon Rondo right now missing his second game. He may miss up to 5 weeks with a
unhealthy and continue to play as efficient as he's playing.
Kuzma over Magruder, it rolls in. So he has their first 2 buckets of the third quarter. They extend
with this faster paced style of play, more possession.
You need a little luck, but he has created his own luck, taking incredible care of his body, careful what he eats. Ask the mailman, give us some insight to his greatness.
Sure, 5 years got to play with him, and again, similar to the most open shot Wayne's had this season.
10-2 is Miami's run. 13 points for Ellington tonight. Another bucket, just barely got the rim. LeBron lobbing for Kuzma. Whiteside with a goaltend. Kyle Kuzma with his 4th score of the quarter.
Where you beat the defense down the floor with an early post up, and it looked like the ball might have been a
lead of 12. Winslow in the hip pocket of LeBron gets a good screen from Chandler, and LeBron takes care of the rest. 14. Johnson has it roll off the rim. LeBron with his 8th rebound. This is Hart. Well, Hart to the hole for the score.
Transition. Lakers really make it easy to score, and Miami has not been able to get easy ones. 41% shooting from the field so far.
LeBron hits the turnaround on the baseline.
He's getting what.
Well, since James left the Heat in the summer of 2014, the team he plays for has not won in this building. That may come to a close tonight. Another score for James. The lob for McGee, put it in easily on a terrific feed from Lonzo Ball.
And that's what
35 left. The deficit is 12 for Miami. Ingram rolls it in. Brandon Ingram with 9 points. He averaged 2 points. Picks up right where he left off. 44, ties his season high, and is the most points in 31 years of Heat Lakers basketball, most ever scored by a Laker against Miami. By Magruder. LeBron James is on the floor for the Lakers. Ingram makes the 10-foot jumper. He has 11 points, with 4 of them coming in the 4th quarter.
I love him
favoring the Lakers. 4 minutes left. LeBron underneath, airballed it. Loose ball to Ingram. 1 on the shot clock, and he makes it. Oh. That's one of the biggest plays of the game, slowing down Miami's roll.
That is such a backbreaker for Miami.
Lakers lead the Heat by 8. Caldwell Pope pump fakes Ellington into the paint, hits the runner. But when you need a stop, you got James along 2. He's got 48. You see the numbers that he averaged against Miami with Cleveland. But tonight, John, it started with his 19-point first quarter, a 28-point first half. He took this game over after a subpar effort last night in a 13-point loss in Orlando.
Yeah, he's been tremendous. I mean, he's scoring all over the floor. I said it earlier when he's making it.
And they will fall for the 4th straight time at home. Well, LeBron just shot a 3, giving him 51 points. Win. LeBron James, 51 points in 38 minutes. It's tied for the 3rd most points ever scored against Miami. Let it fly early and often finishes with 51. 6 of 8 from downtown, 19 of 31 from the field.